So I have combination to oily skin with dry patches along my jawline from hormonal breakouts. I have fine lines and some dark spots from old acne scars. And so this is everything I'm using in my current skincare routine to keep everything nice and copacetic. I forgot about this when I was talking about cleansers. Did I talk about cleansers already? I don't even know. But this was a gift from the Face Shop, the Rice Water Bright. It's a cleanser. It's an oil cleanser. This is 10 out of 10, the best oil cleanser that I've ever used. I don't think I'm ever gonna look for another oil cleanser, and this is one of those products that is here to stay. And unless I find something that's gonna blow me away, this is going to be my oil cleanser, period. That's it. I love this because it's very gentle on the skin. It's very effective. It does not burn your eye, no stinging, anything like that. And it does a really good job with taking off the makeup off your skin without stripping the skin. So it still looks very hydrated, very moisturized, and clean after you use this. In the realm of cleansers, this superstar has become such a part of my skincare routine. I'm already sad that like every time I use it, I'm like, oh, that's one less time that I get to use it. It gives you a very luxurious feel when you're using this. It comes out like a cream, and then once you're lathering it up with water and like trying to emulsify it, it gets very foamy. It lathers so beautifully on your skin. It feels hydrating. It feels nourishing when you're using it. It doesn't strip your skin, but you feel very clean after using it. We're starting off with this Mediheal blemish pad. These are toner pads that I use pretty much every day and night. I absolutely love these. This is really good for acne prone skin. It is strong, but it's not aggressive. So it's still good for sensitive skin anyway. These are blemish pads that I use for especially the bottom part of my chin where I tend to get a lot of hormonal acne and breakouts. I do use it all over my skin because I do get random spots and breakouts anyway, but primarily for that part. It really helps me keep the skin nice and smooth and the breakouts at a minimum. Next is this Medicube. This probably should be going into the stack of empties, but this is the Medicube Kojic Acid Turmeric Pad. Love these. I use this in my day and night skincare routine. As you can see, we're close to the bottom, but this is it. This is what it looks like. It's kind of bright in here, but it has like a slightly yellowish orangey, I guess a turmeric tint to it. I really like using this because I feel like it helps give my skin that nice glowy boost. So if you have dull, dry skin, this is something that I would recommend that you use for that. For my toning pads, this is the Thayer's. This is new into my skincare routine. I just got this one in PR, I think 2 weeks ago. This is the pore refining pads. I really enjoy this. It's witch hazel with salicylic acid, so it helps the skin look nice and smooth and even. I love using this especially at night because then I get to wake up the next morning with like that dewy morning glow with like the donut skin basically. But I'm really enjoying this so far, and it smells so good. I didn't even open this yet. It smells so good. It does have like two sides to it. Not all toner pads do that. So this one has the textured side, and then it has a smoother side that you can use to kind of just wipe your skin. And then this one does, I guess, slight exfoliation, but not like anything that's super aggressive. Next is this All-Star. This is the Numbuzin NAD plus PUDR and so many words and letters. It's a glow boosting toner. I love this. It is so good. This one specifically I've really been enjoying using. It has 50 peptides, which essentially helps your skin look smoother and glowier. It helps the cells look nourished and refreshed, and it looks a little bit more plump, so then your skin looks nice and juicy and healthy. Really love this. Next, this toner is absolutely non-negotiable in my routine. This is my second bottle. If you remember, I had posted some time ago that I got these from Costco, and I was like, oh, I didn't know Terra does skincare as well. They do. And they do it well. So this is the Milk Skin Toner. It is a non-negotiable in my skincare routine. If ever this one isn't in the bathroom when I need it, because sometimes I'm nosy when I'm doing my skincare and I move it like into a bedroom or something like that, this is my alternative that I use, the Laneige Cream Skin. As you can see, this has also been very well loved, but this is a reusable bottle, so that's why it looks as dingy as it does. But this one has become a non-negotiable in my skincare routine. I use this every day, morning and night. I love milky toners. This one has far exceeded my expectations. My skin feels so soft. It looks so refreshed and so glowy. And then we're jumping into my serums. I'm not even gonna lie, I use a lot of serums, but it's morning and nighttime. I don't use both of these both times when I'm doing my skincare routine. This one I use during the day. This is the Medicube PDRN Pink Peptide. I just like this because it makes my skin feel very nice and smooth. There's a certain like baby soft smoothness that comes when I use this on my skin. This niacinamide, I have been so pleasantly surprised by. I can't even tell you. So I was nursing some scars that I got from an acne patch. It's so good. It is so good. I think I got rid of that pimple patch brown spot in, I would say, 2 to 3 weeks. I started seeing it fading, like significantly fading. If you have the deep dark spots that you're trying to fade, I don't know if this is gonna do it. I'm still using it on my hormonal acne dark spots, but I don't know if this is, it's definitely very effective as a topical treatment for like light acne marks. I've been using this and it's so incredible. For the days where you're in a rush and you're not trying to do a 3, 5, 16 step skincare, this is what you need. And for reference, I have combination skin, leaning oily when it's warm and dry in the winter. Sometimes I'm just oily out of nowhere, but this is the Beekman 1802 Omega Milk Fermented Barrier Boosting Facial Oil. It just does something about balancing the skin where I'm not as oily as I could be during the day. The goat milk in here is very nourishing, very hydrating. This is one of those products where genuinely, especially in the morning when we're rushing to go to school, I can wash my face and use this and my skin will look like I've done my entire skincare routine, which is incredible. I will say, I don't know how this performs on strictly oily skin. And I don't know what it's gonna look like in the summertime when it's consistently warm because it's been winter. So I'm enjoying this so far with the way my skin is in the wintertime. We're gonna see what it looks like in the summertime because this is one of those things that could easily replace a bunch of products in your skincare routine. I love, it's not lightweight at all. You can definitely feel it sitting on your skin, and it has a goat milk scent that some people do not appreciate. So oh, look at me making a mess. It's not lightweight. So if you like products that are like, you put it on your skin, you don't feel like you have anything on, this is in it. It's not tacky, but you definitely do feel it on your skin when you put it on. Look at this glow. And also, again, for the people who like the donut glass skin look, this is definitely one for your skincare routine. It's definitely my favorite vitamin C, and I absolutely have to tell you about this. I do not use this every single day. Disclaimer, disclaimer, disclaimer. Osier has the best vitamin C that I've ever used on my melanin skin. Vitamin C topical products doesn't go on the same for all skin types and all skin tones. Some of us need a little bit stronger versions of vitamin C to be able to see the effects of the brightening and evening of the skin tones. So this one is one that I've used and consistently continue to use. I'm gonna need to stock up on this because this is genuinely the best vitamin C I've ever used for my skin, and I see a difference with it. It's very lightweight, very hydrating, but the bigger part of it is that the biggest part of it is that it goes on your skin smoothly and you see the difference in your skin. I adore this. I've used a ton of vitamin C products that claim to be brightening, but nothing quite like this. So Osier for the win. This all-star, I can't believe I almost forgot it, the Pyongyang Yule Ultimate Cleansing Solution Toner. My goodness, I was so surprised by this. One of those products that is super simple and it does exactly what it says it's going to do. It's so calming for your skin, especially if you suffer from a lot of breakouts, or if your skin's, I'm putting air quotes, if your skin's pH tends to go out of whack quite frequently, if you're having flare-ups, if you're having breakouts, this is so good for that. This is one of those products that I feel like it's safe to use if you're wanting to calm your skin after a breakout, or if you happen to use a product that's super aggressive in your skincare routine, you try to do products, your skin flares up, this is one of those toners that you know you can count on to clear and calm your skin. Last but not the least is this golden child that I have saved for last on purpose because, oh my gosh, Sulwhasoo does incredible. The ingredients that they put in their skincare just makes sense. Here's the deets on this one specifically. Love the packaging because it is refillable, and you know I have a special place. I think Stay Youth was the first brand that ever introduced me to refillable inside packaging that I used on my own. I know there are a ton of them out there, but let's see if I can pop this out with my finger. I can't. You definitely need a tool for this. Oh, just kidding. Okay, there we go. I love this because it is refillable, and you can see here, even though the container is pretty big, you still get, wow, I am really shocked. You still get a lot. It's majority, and look how it's designed. So you get a ton of products, and especially considering that you don't need much at all in your daily skincare routine, I do use this every single day, and it feels so good on my skin. It feels super hydrating. I just feel like it helps my skin heal. And because it's refillable, it's one of those things that's going to remain on your vanity for as long as you want it to be there. It's absolutely stunning. Very simple, very minimalist, and easy to use. So that is pretty much it. Did I forget anything? There are some more products that I use, but not consistently enough to